Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.30. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchoff's current law. According to this law, cumulative current on a node inside an electrical network is always equal to 0. Sum of all entering currents on a node is always equal to sum of all leaving currents from that node. We also will be using Ohm's law. According to this law, voltage across any resistance R is the product of current through it and the value of resistance itself. Now move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 3.30. Use nodal analysis to determine the value of voltage V0 in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. Inside this network we have to find voltage across this 6 kilo ohm resistance labeled as V0 with this specific polarity, and we have to use nodal analysis technique. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the solution of the network. First of all, I am assuming this node as reference or ground node. We will apply nodal analysis on this network with respect of this reference or ground node. So first of all, I will make this node as reference or ground node. In next step, we will find the maximum number of node voltage equations that can be retrieved from this network. We will use this equation. In this equation, n represents number of nodes exist in the network. In this network, there are 4 number of nodes, so 4 minus 1 will be equal to 3. So we can retrieve maximum 3 number of node voltage equations from this network. In next step, we have to label all unknown non-reference node voltage. So these 3 non-reference node voltage are labeled as V1, V2 and V3. In third step, we have to assume all unknown branch currents along with their directions in the network. Before we proceed further, if we observe this node voltage is given in the form of voltage source. This voltage source is connected between this node and reference or ground node. So whatever the value of voltage source will be, same voltage will be appearing on this node as well. And because this node is connected with positive terminal of this voltage source, so positive 12 volt will be appearing on this node. So we can replace V2 with its value, that is 12 volt. Now there is no need to apply Kirchoff's current law on this node because this node voltage is already known. We will apply Kirchoff's current law on these two nodes to find out their node voltage equations. First of all, we will apply Kirchoff's current law on this node. On this node, only one current is entering, I5, while two currents are leaving, I3 and I1. So KCL equation for this node will be I5 is entering current while I1 and I3 are leaving currents. In next step, we have to replace these three currents with their respective equations. Current I5 will be equal to the potential difference of these two node voltage divided by the value of resistance. In this case, the direction of current I5 is from this node to this node, so their potential difference will be taken as 12 volt minus V1, and this difference divided by the value of resistance will be equal to I5. Similarly, I1 will be equal to V1 minus V3 divided by 6 kilo ohm, while I3 will be equal to V1 divided by 6 kilo ohm. Now in order to omit all denominator values, we will multiply this equation on both sides with 6 kilo ohm. Here product of 6 kilo ohm will cancel out all denominator 6 kilo ohm values. Only nominator values will left. While on the other hand side of equal, product of 6 kilo ohm and 0 will become 0. Now open these brackets. The equation will become 12 volt minus V1 plus V3 minus V1. Place this 12 volt on the other hand side of equal and add values having same variables together. The equation will become minus 3V1 plus V3 equal to minus 12 volt. We cannot further solve this equation, so leave it for now and label it as equation A. It is the first node voltage equation of this network. Now we will apply Kirchoff's current law on this node. On this node, only one current is entering, I1, while two currents are leaving, I2 and I4. Entering current is taken with positive sign and leaving currents are taken with negative sign. Now we have to replace these three currents with their respective equations. Current I1 is equal to V1 minus V3 divided by 6 kilo ohm, while current I2 will be equal to V3 minus 12 volt divided by 6 kilo ohm, and current I4 will be equal to V3 divided by 6 kilo ohm. Now again, in order to omit all denominator values, we will multiply this equation on both sides with 6 kilo ohm. Here all denominator values will cancel out with the product of 6 kilo ohm. Only nominator values will left. Now open these brackets. This minus sign will multiply with values inside the brackets. The equation will become V1 minus V3 plus 12 volt minus V3. Place this 12 volt on the other hand side of equal and add values having same variables together. The equation will become V1 minus 3V3 equal to minus 12 volt. It is the second node voltage equation of this network. Now we will try to solve these two equations in order to find out the values of V1 and V3. If we succeed to find out their values, we will take the difference of these two voltage in order to find out voltage across this 6 kilo ohm resistance that is labeled as V0. So first of all, we will multiply equation A with 3. The resulting equation will be minus 9V1 plus 3V3 equal to minus 36 volt. We will add this equation with equation B. This plus 3V3 and minus 3V3 will cancel out with each other. Sum of minus 9V1 and V1 will become minus 8V1. On the other hand side of equal, sum of minus 36 volt and minus 12 volt will become minus 48 volt. Now in order to calculate the value of voltage V1, divide on both sides with minus 8. The value of voltage V1 will become 6 volt. After calculating the value of V1, we can find out the value of V3 by placing this value inside this equation. So in this equation, V1 is replaced with 6 volt. Take the product of 6 volt and minus 3, it will become minus 18 volt. And place this minus 18 volt on the other hand side of equal to calculate the value of V3. This minus 18 volt will become plus 18 volt. Add these values together, their sum will be equal to 6 volt. So the value of V3 is equal to 6 volt. Now we are able to calculate the value of voltage V0 across this 6 kilo ohm resistance by taking the difference of these two node voltage. Because the difference of these two node voltage will be equal to voltage appearing across this 6 kilo ohm resistance. So V0 will be equal to V1 minus V3. Here we have taken this difference because the direction of current is from V1 to V3, which is indicating that voltage V1 is on higher potential than V3. Replace the values of V1 and V3. V1 is equal to 6 volt and V3 is also equal to 6 volt. So 6 volt minus 6 volt will become 0 volt. Here these two nodes have same potential level of 6 volt. So no current will flow from this branch, and if no current is flowing from this branch, there will be no voltage drop across this 6 kilo ohm resistance. So voltage across this resistance will be equal to 0. And we can say that the potential difference of these two nodes which have same potential will be equal to 0 volt. So it was all about chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.30. Thank you. See you again in next video.